Hello and welcome back to Turtle Dad Gaming, the continuing adventures of the USS Persepolis and Lieutenant Toral Khan, who hopefully will get promoted here soon. Let's see, make sure we've got everything set up here, sorted, and ready to go. I ended up getting rid of the, well, unequipping for now at least, the little kid drone, just because I forgot that it continually tries to pop in during cutscenes and you get a really annoying transporter sound the whole time. So let's see. Okay, so we did Doomsday to us. So actually, there's this really short one here.
You've done well, and while there are still issues at the Klingon front, it's time to move to a bigger picture. Come see me at Earth Space Dock for new information.
Which is funny because I literally just left Earth Space Dock. Okay. And I'm standing on the captain's chair. Who's going to tell me not to? I'm the captain. Okay. Let's go talk to the Admiral.
You've done excellent work so far, so I want to expand the range of your mission profiles. There are trouble spots all over the galaxy. A good Starfleet captain never shies from engaging with trouble and trying to solve problems.
Cool.
Within the bounds of the Prime Directive, of course.
Crap.
You'll find patrols at systems scattered all across the quadrant, where enemy ships or local problems need help. We also have trouble spots in other parts of the galaxy, such as Nimbus 3, Drozana Station, and the Defera system. Check into these kinds of trouble spots as time permits.
Understood. Okay. Yay, we've completed the Klingon one. There really wasn't much there. Let's see, I think this is... Ooh, bank access, yes. Because I do... Oh, come here. I forgot where I did set up this one up as a Delta recruit. I get some stuff for this. Yeah, and thing is, so they originally, the reward for doing through the Klingon War story arc is more than you get for some of these others. And the thing is, they did that because at the time, there was a lot more missions in the Klingon story arc. But they trimmed a lot of those out so that it's on par with the others. Because, like, that's not even really a mission there. Yeah, just 5 missions. Because, again, the Galaxy at Large one doesn't really count either, in my opinion. Interesting. For now, we'll pick up our next one in the line, which is...
Pick up Damar Khan on Starbase 114 and bring him to Starbase 39 Sierra. Starbase 114 is located in the Celis system in the Beta Quadrant.
Okie dokie. And we will just use the transwarp. Wait, so this is saying go to the Sol system. cannot update the mission. Not quite. Okay, let's try that again. Oop. There we go.
Hello! Admiral Quinn told me that you would be available to take me to Starbase 39 Sierra. From there, I'm going to the Hobus system. I'd be happy to answer any questions you have about that area. Fascinating place. I've made it my life's work. This life, anyway.
Yeah, you're a joined trill, I can tell. I'm also so.
In 2387, the star in the Hobus system went supernova. The resulting explosion devastated the planets in the system, of course. But then it created a chain reaction that cut a path of destruction more than 500 light years long. More than a dozen systems were affected by the Hobus event. Most notably, the Romulus system. Both Romulus and Remus were destroyed. Billions lost their lives. The thing is, an M-class planet like Romulus should have been protected by its stellar magnetosphere and its planetary magnetic field. They act like shields to protect the planet from radiation, and a supernova blast is highly energetic radiation. If the supernova is large enough, it will overwhelm those defenses, but the Romulans should have had decades to prepare for the wave's arrival. As it was, they only had hours.
Protected by stellar magnetosphere, but not protected from...
Goodbye.
Not the best writing.
Ambassador Spock attempted to organize an evacuation, but the Romulan Senate refused. I guess they thought they had more time.
Yeah, they didn't.
That was a horrible time. Ambassador Spock had a plan to stop the wave, but after the destruction, a Romulan named Nero blamed him. Nero had a ship of awesome power. We still don't know everything about the Narada, but we think the Romulans used Borg technology to create it.
Super.
Nero destroyed dozens of our ships, and even attacked a Klingon fleet led by General Worf. I hear Worf barely survived. Ultimately, Nero confronted Spock in the Hobus system. Spock managed to use red matter to create an artificial singularity to contain the worst of the supernova's blast, but both he and Nero were lost. Goodbye.
Wow.
In a word, troubled. Sela rules what remains of the Star Empire, and isn't shy about using the Tal Shiar and the military to bring systems back into the fold. Meanwhile, Ditan and his unificationists have formed the Romulan Republic. The Federation and the Klingons recently recognized them at Khitomer, while Empress Sela and her allies express their disapproval violently. Tensions remain high.
Yay.
The Remans have formed a resistance movement in response to Imperial persecution. There's a lot of bad blood between Remans and Romulans that could end rather poorly. Even more troubling are reports concerning Taurus, the former Imperial Praetor. She was ousted from power by Sela, and rumor has it she's seeking powerful allies from both within the Empire and without. Sela made a lot of enemies over the years. This could be their chance to settle old scores. Goodbye.
Okay, yeah, that's
Packed
just...
and ready. The USS Tucker is waiting for me at the starbase. They'll be taking me to the Hobus system. Maybe this time we'll find the clues we need to solve this mystery.
Maybe.
Goodbye.
Oh, yeah, okay. Okay, so call it map. Starbase 39 Sierra. Or 5.56. Just going along at a brisk pace. Look at that pretty ship.
The Romulans were once a passionate, vibrant species, but the loss of their homeworld has left them in ashes. the survivors of the cataclysm have gathered under the banner of Empress Sela. She has sought out new allies from the Delta Quadrant in an attempt to rebuild the Romulans' former might. And now, she seeks revenge for a lost world and a broken people.
There we go. And get him off my ship.
Thank you for your assistance. Is there anything else you want to know?
Are you
Never.
scared?
The crew of the Tucker can handle anything the Romulans can throw at us. Besides, you can only learn so much from sensors and probes. To really understand the Hoba system, we need to be there. The Romulans are touchy. Watch what you say or you'll be in for a fight. The Remans don't even bother talking before they fire, so I think they're more dangerous than the Romulans. Sela's found some new allies too. They're from the Delta Quadrant, but I don't know much about them. Wish me luck! Oh, and I'd check in with Admiral Tenay before you leave. She might have new orders for you. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Okay, let's just pick up this next one here.
You may have heard about the tragedy at Khitomer. Empress Sela attempted to disrupt the conference with a bomb, resulting in the death of Commander Temer. Now, Sela is offering a political reconciliation with the Federation, despite the fact that we have allied with the Romulan Republic. She has invited Federation diplomats to meet with her delegation at a secure base on the edge of the neutral zone. However, we have recently received intelligence that Sela is amassing a fleet. We are sending you with the peace delegation as cover for your investigation into Sela's activities.
I'm sure that'll end well.
Very delicate situation. You must try to covertly obtain information about Sela's plans without disrupting our peace efforts or upsetting Sela. However, we do have an agent in her retinue who will help you.
Okay. I'm sure everything will go absolutely smooth.
I have new missions for you.
No, you don't. Not right now, anyhow. Okay. Let's exit out of here, I guess. And how far away is that? We'll just take the transport. Yay, fast travel. Ooh, I'm near object. On screen.
Greetings and welcome to Agrama. I am pleased that Starfleet sent such a notable officer as its representative at this conference.
Yeah, I can hear the
Please
sarcasm.
enter a standard orbit and transport down to these coordinates. This meeting may mark the beginning of a new day for the Federation and the Romulan Star Empire.
Yeah. I'm not gonna bother with those right now. Okay. Everybody ready to beam down? Oh, okay. Oh no, not everybody, I guess. Just first officer and chief engineer and me.
The rest of the delegates are already in the conference room. My aide, Jevem, will take you there. I have some business to attend to before we begin.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not suspicious. Do. Okay. Let's talk to a few of these people.
The Romulans can be so difficult to deal with, especially these Imperials. They are forever setting traps, twisting words, and jockeying for advantage. Even a conference with the Klingons would be preferable. At least you know where you stand with Klingons. I'm reminded of a line I read once in an ancient Earth text. Hide a knife behind a smile.
Mm-hmm.
Every smile here hides a knife.
Awesome.
We are so pleased that you were able to attend our conference. The Empire was quite dismayed at your decision to support the terrorist insurgents rather than the rightful government of the Romulan people. So much for your vaunted Prime Directive.
Mm-hmm.
In any case, neither of us benefit from extended conflict. So, despite your questionable alliances, we are choosing to open negotiations in hopes of normalizing relations between the Federation and the Romulan Star Empire.
This absolutely is not a trap.
I thought the Federation's alliance with the Romulan Republic would be the end of any meaningful dialogues with Empress Sela. After all, she considers the Republic to be a terrorist organization. She may have an ulterior motive for inviting us here, but we had to take the chance that Sela's offer to negotiate is sincere, and act in kind. The Federation must pursue every avenue for peace.
I guess so.
Welcome to Agrama. Isn't this a lovely facility? You must tour the atrium later. Hard to believe this system was infested by Orion pirates not long ago. You know, some of my colleagues were against this meeting, but I lobbied for it. I said the entire Federation cannot be as blind as the people who were at the farce at Kittimer. If you just see the problems the Romulan Republic are causing, I'm sure you can persuade your government to reconsider their rash choice and sever their agreements with these rebels.
It is agreeable to meet with you. You have my people's enduring gratitude for how you handled that matter with Ambassador Soketh. This is another trying time for Vulcan. The Romulan Star Empire blames the Vulcan Science Academy for the Hobus supernova that destroyed their world. They are utterly intransigent in this misguided belief, despite the fact that Ambassador Spock warned them of the danger and ultimately gave his life to stop the loss of even more worlds. Romulans are a most illogical people. Sometimes I find it hard to believe we were once a single species.
And
I am so pleased to see the Federation recognize and attempt to rectify its past mistakes. I knew that a people as clever as yours would realize eventually that it is folly to antagonize the Romulan Star Empire. I am
so
also
humble.
confident it will only be a matter of time before you realize that you have made a grievous error by allying yourselves with terrorists, scoundrels, and thieves. The sooner you renounce your poorly considered alliance with the so-called Romulan Republic, the sooner we will be able to come to a mutually beneficial arrangement.
Awesome.
I apologize for the interruption. My name is Tokav. I am one of the stewards here. We've had a slight complication with the dietary requirements of some of your delegation. Could I borrow you for a moment so we can clear this up?
Sure. Oop, over here. Okay. Your demeanor changed.
Franklin Drake says you can be trusted, and that is enough for me. There's more going on here than a diplomatic conference.
Yeah, no
Sela
duh.
has no interest in courting the Federation. So why is she suddenly doing so now? We're going to find out what she's up to. The lower level of this facility is off limits to everyone but the Empress and her aides. But that access hatch right over there opens up to a maintenance tunnel that leads down. The doorway is guarded. So while I distract the guards, you sneak through the door.
Suspicious package. No, yeah, you all should totally check that out. Don't look at me.
The hatch is just ahead in the northeast corner of the room. There will be a security room near the exit of the maintenance tunnel on the level below us. Access one of the consoles there. Maybe you'll learn more about what she's doing. I need to get back to the reception before I'm missed. But I should be able to cover your absence for a few minutes. More than that, and you're on your own.
Okie dokie. And boop. Okay. So, just in case. I don't think any enemies come out until later, but better safe than sorry. Doot. Doot. Communications log. Secure cameras. Storage facility.
Empress, the fleet is on its way to Vulcan.
Excellent. Have the weapons loaded aboard my ship. I will depart as soon as they are on board. At last, we will have our revenge for the destruction of Romulus. Hail Hakiv and put him through to my personal terminal. Then leave me. I have matters to attend to.
Yes, Empress.
That's not suspicious at all. Oh, wait. Wrong one. Just making sure the hallway's empty. Office camera. There we go.
Computer, begin playback of file 2895 Gamma.
After I left Starfleet, I made it my life's work to reunite the Romulans with their Vulcan brothers. For many years, I lived among them and waged a campaign of peace. 21 years ago, the star of the Hobus system went supernova and sent a wave of devastation across the quadrant. I promised to save the Romulan homeworld. I failed.
Computer, end file. I cannot suffer more of that arrogant fool. Soon, Vulcan will suffer the same fate as my world.
Okay, back there. Disable transport inhibitor. And active comm channels.
I have Hakiv, Empress.
Patch him through.
Greetings, Empress.
My fleet has launched for Vulcan. I expect you to rendezvous with us there.
Alas, I must disappoint you. The terrorist cells of the Romulan Republic demand my full attention. Kittimer did not go as planned. Now they have powerful allies, and with Taurus missing.
Spare me your excuses, Hakiv. Nothing is more important than avenging the destruction of our homeworld. You disappoint me, Hakiv. I trust you will not do so again.
Nah, you probably will. Okay. Okie dokie. let's go destroy some stuff. Kinda wish I could take some of this stuff too. I mean, even though I don't really use the plasma weapons, I could sell them. Planting bombs, la 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 la. Planting bombs, la 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 la. And one more. Alrighty, I think we're in the clear here. Okay, we should probably beam up now. I should have known the
Federation would send spies instead of diplomats. And you call us treacherous. No matter. You may have destroyed these weapons, but my fleet is already en route to Vulcan. You cannot stop what has begun. Guards! Capture the intruders!
I mean, we could just beam up, couldn't we? Okay, let's see if they head this way, or... yeah, so they kind of just wait there. Alrighty. Nice of them to wait for me. There we go. Sent the L. Meh.
Whatever you did down there, it made quite an impression. Good work on disabling the transport inhibitor. Your ambassadors are safely back on their ships.
Cool.
But I had to blow my cover to get them there. Now it's time for me to get out while I still can.
Cool.
Farewell.
Okie dokie. Yes. Beam us up. Don't know technically why we couldn't do that before, but like after we disabled the inhibitor and blew up the weapons. Map here, which one is closest? Okay. Why? There we go. Okay.
I had not expected to hear from you so soon. Was your mission successful?
Depends on your definition of success, but yeah.
I should have expected as much. You cannot trust them. I never do. I am contacting all available ships. We will meet you there.
Did she sound like a little kind of space racist? Spacist? Okay. Set course, maximum order. Engage. Okay.
Thanks to your warning, we were able to divert some ships to defend Vulcan. I have come to personally command the defense. The other forces have already been briefed. Your role in this battle will be to defend the science vessels that have set up a tachyon detection grid to detect any cloaked Romulan ships. We cannot allow any enemy ships to slip through.
Sorry, just waiting for my shuttles to recharge. Okay, there we go.
The
Understood.
ships maintaining the grid will be priority targets for the Romulans, but they must remain in position or the grid will collapse. That is why I need you to protect them.
Roger, roger. Let's go on and set course there.
How can you fight what you cannot see? Surrender now, and I may give you a merciful death.
I don't believe you.
Our tachyon detection grid has revealed scout ships attempting to penetrate the perimeter.
Let's just go broadside here. Guys, when has this ever ended well for you?
Your attempts to interfere are meaningless. Vulcan must pay for its crimes.
Let's pay for its crimes of not listening, us not listening to them. Oh, wait, it's over here. And you got turned around.
Advance and destroy them.
Sela has launched her assault. Science Desert. Maintain formation. All other forces converge on the Romulan fleet.
We'll go on and do that. Calling some Klingons to help out.
Reinforcements are en route. Hold the line.
I'll follow your lead.
Oh, that's not good. Take care of the plate first before we can do it. Yes. Almost there. There we go. No, we'll find her. Hey, there's Voyager.
You may have won this day, but the fight will continue. Romulus will be avenged. There will be blood for blood, death for death. My world is gone. I will not rest until Vulcan suffers the same fate.
Yeah.
Indeed. Then why does Starfleet use ships equipped with weapons of mass destruction? Why did the Vulcan Science Council willfully refuse to assist us when there was a chance to save our world? Every sorrow in my life can be laid at the feet of the Federation.
No. Let's go scan the vessel. Let's see what we got here. Oh, that's an awesome thing. Yep. Alrighty. Just hail Starfleet. Congratulating averting disaster. Yeah, definitely haven't seen the last of Sela. I think I'll go with the shield since I'm wanting to stick with phasers.
I have no
Congratulations, Lieutenant Commander.
On screen. That's. Oh wait, I guess I do have to. Yeah. Gives me a free ship token, I think. Check in with the Admiral. Get our free ship token that we won't use. Okay. I've got that little ship token, Lieutenant Commander. But I don't really want any of those. So. That will do it for this episode. Might end up being this might end up after editing being a little shorter than some of the others, but thanks for joining me, and I hope everyone has a great day, and just remember not to be a dick. Be cool to one another. Bye.